Shall I turn this on? I've got nothing to lose by doing so. Hi, how you doing there? Having a good day? I always ask, I'm a nice guy and I'm genuinely concerned. What am I doing? I'm not making general YouTube videos anymore, am I? I'm just making them for my children. So hi, Dylan and Emily, how you doing, my darlings? I hope you're doing very well. I think I've got a bit too much door in there and a little too few transitional objects. Maybe I do, maybe I don't know, I just want you to... Can you see your artwork up there, Dill? I've moved some things around. I was going to bring Mr. Elephant up and put him into the picture. Maybe something like that. It's getting a bit cluttery here, isn't it? If I put that one up there, I don't want to get it too cluttery, but then I go, oh dear. It's not going well. Emily, I love your face on this one. Look at your face. You probably won't thank me for this, Emily, but that is just you to a T there. I don't want to be here. I'm going to let everybody know. And Dylan just got that amazing smile on your face. So, where am I to here? So, okay, so this is just a warm-up intro then, guys. I should have taken some painkillers. Sorry, discard that sentence. Come on, fingers. Daddy was, you know, I wanted to get as many of my songs recorded as possible. So I have two kinds of problem areas here. And that, there's all the material on my album, so they're up on YouTube as the studio recordings. Why don't I just lift the sellotape up to there? That'd be a bit easier, wouldn't it? And let's get a microphone on as well. Oh, yeah. I'm causing myself far too much bending down here. Hello there. So, it's a terrible sound coming out of there, isn't it? Well, the terrible sound of my voice. So, what was I saying? Yeah, so, what I would like to have done, well, you know, so many things I would have liked to have done. So many cars driving around here today. I can't seem to end word that. End word, I just said, in case that sounded like I said the N word. End, E-N-D, as it rhymes with friend. So I would like to have done sort of live at home, maybe acoustic or versions of my studio material, so you can hear the studio version that I recorded 150 years ago. And then, you know, you could at least have heard me and seen me doing it live. Because as you know, if there's anything you know about Daddy, the songs are never the same way twice, and they change a lot when I'm doing them live, you know, even if it's just live to a camera. You can try and work out how I can get all these lyrics up to there. And then there's things like this, which is new songs that I've written, which, because Daddy's songs are so long, I don't know if I'm going to get all the lyrics up. I'm trying to pin all the lyrics up to what I'm going to do. You know, I kind of would have liked to now do studio versions of just so you're going to have a good take of them, you know, especially like Daddy's voice and everything. Okay, but 2 more pages of lyrics to pop up somewhere. When we're going to sellotape those two, maybe on the chair. Anyway, this is one I found today. I wrote this. This is a strange one, this is. I wrote it on the... I definitely wrote it on the 29th of July, 2022, is it? Man, my handwriting's so bad. 2020, 29th of July, 2020. Oh, goodness me, that was a bad day then, wasn't it? Okay, so we all know what happened then. Oh, that puts a different spin on it for myself. Taking some of the lure off of doing this. Well, and explains what... This was a bunch of lyrics that were just left over there and not touched. And I've got a good idea of why now. They're all written around that time. I'm going to sellotape some to a chair here. A chair which is so heavy that I can't move anymore. And it obviously came to me in stages because so I'd obviously written a bit of the song and then go back out and a bit more would come to me, but out of sync. So I'd written X amount of the song, because there's no title on it, of course I never number the pages, but I do have the copyright deal, so that's the last page of this thing. so I've written X amount. I thought it was two separate songs for a while. I'd written X amount of the song and worked it around, and then I'd obviously had more words come to me, but they fitted in the middle of the song, so the bits, the lyrics that are copyrighted at 11:53, i.e. after I'd written the bulk of the song, had to fit in. And when I was glancing through them now, why does that one keep moving? Just go. Okay, I'm going to have to sellotape the two sets of lyrics together here now. Because I haven't read it back through or anything here. Anything easy like that. Okay, now I need to put music to it. Let's get the music to it. And I'm not going to sing on the microphone, but I'm going to have to, because I'm going to need to move around. I don't need a place from you, Michael. So what I'm going to do is I'll have to be fluid here, and I'm just going to be walking around, so there's going to be no eye contact, but just to get any kind of recording of it out, because this one doesn't exist as any format, you know, it's not, there was never a studio recording of it. I can see why I never touched it now. This is an allegorical song. Well, aren't they all to a certain extent? Tuned the G just now because it was ultra sharp. Come on, that's just ridiculous, man. I might have to stop in a second. I think the Amazon driver is looking for the house. Really, it needs to be an E or something like that. Am I looking there? Garbage, huh? Where is a harder plectrum? Any harder plectrums kicking around here? I mean, it kind of is begging to be in minor keys, but it's going to need to be a break. Did I do a G? I did. Okay, so the other camera on, I've got no idea how this is going to work out, because I have to remember there was one, and it's got to be, so that one there, I need to put 2 lines on the start of that one there, and it goes back to there and back to there. Daddy doesn't like making things easy for himself. This doesn't have a title. Okay, what's it going to be called? I don't know. I'm going to call this Descent. Descent. Descent of the Irishman. What's going on here, man? Two, three, four. Clean intro. Did I turn on the record button on here? Throw myself completely off here. I did, yeah. What's that say? Okay. Battery warning lights on. Let's just go for Descent. How can I go out of tune so fast? bounce the sound off that way, you see. So. 2, 3, 4. The sign said you're now entering the land of broken dreams, where everything still looks the same, but nothing's as it seems. I threw my bags on the unmade bed and went to catch the view. It was like looking out on a parallel world where someone else was you. The ticket master gazed at me and he asked me, "What's your pleasure? Where you want to go to escape?" I replied, "Wherever." Every time I outran your pain, you put on another spurt. Everything's justifiable in the end if you don't care who gets hurt. How long this journey took me, I really do not recall. We seemed to pick up passengers every town. I couldn't make sense of it all. Maybe I went past the border, but how many lines have you crossed? You gave me a map with directions to hell and sneered, "I hope you don't get lost." Asked, "What's on the menu?" She said, "Are you for real? When you're dining in the devil's restaurant, you'll eat any meal." I gotta go back to the start, the verses are out of order. God damn it. 2, 3, 4. The sign said you're now entering the land of broken dreams, where everything still looks the same, but nothing's as it seems. I threw my bags on the unmade bed and went to catch the view. It was like looking out on a parallel world where someone else was you. The ticket master gazed at me and asked me, "What's your pleasure? Where'd you want to go to escape?" I replied, "Wherever." Every time I outran your pain, you put on another spurt. Everything's justifiable in the end if you don't care who gets hurt. How long this journey took me, I really do not recall. We seemed to pick up passengers every town. I couldn't make sense of it all. Maybe I went past the border, but how many lines have you crossed? You gave me a map with directions to hell and sneered, "I hope you don't get lost." found a backstreet cafe, the only place open I could find. The waitress asked me, what can I get you? I said, some better memories in my mind. I asked what's on the menu. She said, are you for real? When you're dining in the devil's restaurant, you'll eat any meal. Found my way to the bar room to change the scenes in my mind. The waiter said you can stay as long as you like, but it's always closing time. Everyone looks at the floor, their eyes tell too many tales. If you say hello, they reply, what for? When you're sinking, you don't change the sails. Your letter came to me COD, your lover came the same way. Your tombstone words were drenched in his sweat, still I couldn't throw it away. When I woke up at dawn, the sun was already going down. Even the vagrants ask for nothing here, it's that kind of town. I scream, close your canopy as tonight, on every vow you've broken, and drown your children's tears out with the fake promises you've spoken. There's an autopsy every hour here, the coroner's a busy man. I said, everyone seems to leave town the same way. He said, you're starting to understand. Yesterday's paper blew down the street, blown by a desolate wind. The headline read, we buried the mayor last night, time to get your ballot papers in. I saw the post office boarded up, keep out for safety's sake. We don't want no outside communication, we've had all that we can take. The guide said to me with a sigh, you're new here, I surmise. I can tell by the way you still use your name, and there's still a glint of hope in your eyes. Steer clear the casino, love is a loaded gun. We've all played love's Russian roulette, but none of us have ever won. Nobody lifts their head up when the new arrivals roll in. The only thing anyone wants to know is what time the last show begins. Every pocket has a picture in of a child's face with tear-streaked faces. That's the passport it takes to get in to this unholy place. The dealer deals another hand, below the cards are marked, and the only sweet are broken hearts. You're very astute, he remarked. Even if anybody won, what would they spend it on? The drinks are spiked in the last chance saloon, and the lust boast has already gone. A shuffle back to my room, slouch like a broken cur. When the dignity of death is all you've got left, that's the one you prefer. Look who's in the wings when you play your pantomime again. The theatre might not be empty, some ghosts might still remain. Well, man, that's a long song. How many verses is that? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 verses again. I messed up a couple of lines there, which is very annoying, you know. Because I'd obviously changed them as S, so I should have gone. Every pocket, maybe every locket, really. I think that might be meant to be, really. Every locket has a picture in of a child with tears. That's what it says. Every locket has a picture in of a child with a tear-streaked face. That's the passport it takes to get in to this unholy place. Shall I do another one? It's a long song, man. I'll try one more. Let the camera off. Not entirely sure how much battery is left in that one. Shall I do a fast electric version? No, I shan't. Oh, can't reach.